If the death of Chira is anything to go by, the question we should be answering today is TikTok a cult? Before answering this question, it is important to say that social media in general, and TikTok in particular, is not a place to meet people and trust them so easily without doing a proper background check. The fact that people in TikTok gift you or say some nice comments about you is not enough to show that they love you. Not everyone that gifts and likes your content loves you to the extent that they cannot do something bad to you. Some do it to get your attention and bring you closer, or with hopes you will popularize their existence, especially if they are content creator or are doing business. Before trusting someone in TikTok, try doing a background check of the person to make sure you know all they may have done in the past and what they do now. Reach out to someone close to their network or Google their real names, not pseudos. Try so much to know them better before inviting them into your personal space. Fellow TikTokers are not your brothers and sisters as some would assume. They are strangers out there with different interests. If anyone has broken the law before, make sure you critically analyze whatever they say and do. This is not to mean that people who have broken the law before are bad people, but it is for the sake of making sure you take care of yourself enough and do not get to trust someone that is likely to endanger your life. Some people think that celebrities are connected to them and that they know them enough by just watching their content. Content creators in TikTok are there to make money and make their own personal lives better, and some use all they mean they can to appeal to the emotions and sympathy of their followers. And the answer to the question, is TikTok a cult, is very simple. First, let us define what a cult is. It is a movement with a shared commitment to achieve a certain goal. It is characterized by unconventional beliefs and practices that most people may not be familiar with. The person that leads it, also known as the cult leader, demands loyalty and conformity from their members, sometimes isolating them from the wider society. TikTok itself is a platform. It is simply a platform where people meet, people with different experiences, people with different backgrounds, people that come together because they want to pursue a common good or bad, for example, in form of a charitable organization designed and marketed to seem like they are for the greater good of the less privileged, taking the shape and form of cult where the leaders of the organization appeal to the emotions of their fans in an aim of exploiting them financially, emotionally, and time-wise for a personal gain, while they claim to be saviors of the needy. They see TikTok as an avenue where they could recruit people to join their associations or organizations by creating a strong belief that they are supporting those in the society that are less privileged. Voiceless. It is called stealing in the name of the voiceless, the needy and the less privileged. They themselves know that they are not doing anything for the greater good of anyone, but is only for their own good and the good of the people who manage the associations with them and their family members. From time to time, they will show people snippets of things they are doing to help poor people, which is only to manipulate people into thinking that they are really doing something for the greater good with the money they contribute. It is not every organization that is fake. Some are doing a real job, and the results are evident, and the leaders are transparent about their activities, achievements, and financial spending. So, as the answer to the question is, TikTok a cult is very simple, and it can only be said that it is not TikTok itself as a platform that is a cult, but there are people in the platform who could be called cult leaders. So how do you ever get to know who is a cult leader? You only get to know someone as a cult leader by looking at their characteristics, and there are telltale signs of someone that is a cult leader. First and foremost, a cult leader is charismatic, and he or she claims to have special knowledge to bring some divine intervention or even prophetic powers with some savior mentality. He or she justifies his or her leadership and is devoted to gain control of people in the platform and own followers, to the extent that they consider followers who hop from one live session to another as one who is betraying their course. The cult leader tends to tell people that they are the best, that they are the leader, that the survival of the platform is only determined by their existence, and without them, there would never be interesting content in the platform. They claim to be irreplaceable and unique. Only when you gift them, they consider you a good and loving person. Otherwise, they feel hated. Their definition of love is based on how much they get. They really have a psychopathic and narcissistic tendencies. If anyone tries to analyze how they behave, they get very angry. The anger that makes everyone feel pity for them. Remember, the platform was always that there even before they came, and there were still other content creators. A cult leader wants the whole conversation to be about them, how they feel, and what they need. Most of the time, they claim to be a victim. They never accept or admit they did something wrong to anyone, but whenever it is convenient, they will criticize their competitors and, if need be, say everything as negative as they feel they can and justify why they are doing it. They will always say they are the ones that predict certain things that would happen, and if the things come to pass coincidentally, they will begin to make you think and believe that they exist in the platform for a divine and prophetic purpose. They will make you think that without following them, you're not good enough. When you give, you are validated to stay safe in the platform. When you stop giving, you become an enemy, and they fight so hard to get you isolated by everyone. Such people are the ones that make TikTok as a platform a toxic place to be. A cult leader believes that they are the only ones that hold the truth, know how to help people, and are the only ones that are really genuine. While they claim to be genuine, they don't admit to a transparent process of executing the activities of their charity organizations or movements. They want people to trust that they can do what they say they will do. But from time to time, they will come to sarcastically show their fans the kind of life they live, the designer clothes they wear, and all their comfortable lives. They keep their followers too busy day and night, with little time to sleep. Throughout all their live sessions, they only share how their competitors are after their lives, and how people are jealous of them. They turn the whole platform into conversations about them, what they need, how they feel, who is after them, and how their future should look like. Those that try to suggest that something is truly wrong with them, they are suppressed so hard, and they try so hard to maintain authority. Without saying so much, look around and see who you follow and what they are up to. Don't be naive and trusty.